what's amazing with graph database is they have this amazing query engine, and specifically like the query engine can actually traverse the graph. So if you have a device connected to an interface, connected to an IP, connected to another device, you can actually make queries that are doing like super joins at a level that you cannot do in a relational database. So from that aspect, to me, that was super interesting. And so what we're doing inside the InfraHub is there's this concept actually it's very known in the world of graph that is called the temporal graph, where what you do is that instead of replacing the value, let's say if I want to change the value of an MTU, instead of replacing the value in the database, I just create another node in the database and I store the timestamp of when this value is valid. And so that basically creates this graph that evolves continuously over time based on time. And we have the ability, basically, every time we make a query, it's not just about what we want to query, it's when we want to query. And actually, the query engine that we built will automatically select the branch of the graph that are valid within the timestamp that we want. And so it's called a temporal graph, and it's actually super powerful. I think it's something that makes a lot of sense in networking because by definition, when you do that, you have an immutable data set. Meaning I can show you exactly the state of the database a week ago, a month ago, and just before the outage, just before you roll something else. You can do all of that just with the query. That's beautiful.